it's not overwhelming like some other cloud providers. I would just encourage people to spin up their first cluster and just feel that smile come on your face as you get an API so quickly. It's just a wonderful experience. My name is David Flanagan, although I go by Rockwood across the internet. I'm a staff developer advocate at an infrastructure as code startup called Pulumi, and I'm a cloud native ambassador. I found out about Civo a little over a year ago, I believe. My friend Alex Ellis was doing a lot of work playing with Civo and was tweeting about it fairly regularly. And I'm always on the hunt for a new provider that's going to give me a very affordable Kubernetes API for all of the random hacking that I'd like to get up to. So Civo was one of those providers that's been very interesting to me over the last year. I think my favorite feature is probably going to be the same as everybody's, and that's the speed at which I can get the Kubernetes API. You know, in 90 seconds or less, I can create a new cluster and just start deploying my application to see what works and what doesn't. And I think it's just very easy to use and great to get started. Yeah, I don't use the dashboard a great deal because the command line client is pretty sweet. And of course, I'm using Pulumi as much as possible as well to automate all my infrastructure. But the times that I have had to use the dashboard, you know, it's not overwhelming like some other cloud providers. You can see the menu, you see the sections that you need to get to. It's all relatively intuitive, which is not like some other cloud companies. So I use my clusters mostly for hacking and testing. I'm always trying to find new ways to deploy applications. I'm always playing with admission controllers, and I'm always experimenting with using GitOps. And I'm just looking at ways to be able to bring more knowledge into the environment. And the Civo clusters are quite a good way for me to do that without wasting too much time. It's just quite a welcoming, friendly community. You know, people always seem like, I think when I see questions being asked, there's a lot of community members that are willing to kind of try and help out, and it's not always the same Civo members, although the same Civo members are very active as well. But I think that's a good sign of a healthy community where people are trying to help each other achieve a common task, which is to commoditize Kubernetes for a whole bunch of different development tasks. And I think that's pretty nice to see. I would just encourage people to spin up their first cluster and just feel that smile come on your face as you get an API so quickly. It's just a wonderful experience, and I'm looking forward to Civo bringing new features and improving my workflow. So, you know, props to the team. I'm looking forward to using you more.